Alright guys, so as a lot of you have heard, Charlie Kirk was killed today. Obviously this is a massive tragedy for the conservative movement. Obviously a lot of today's video is just going to be talking about Charlie. Look, I knew of him, obviously, you know, independent media, you know, we all sort of hung around the same sort of circles. From everything I saw, he was an amazing guy, amazing father, 2 children left behind, wife left behind. But yeah, look, there has been a lot of backlash against some of the places that have been sort of caught, you want to say, for lack of a better word, celebrating his death, or in situations where it seems like it. And look, considering everything that's going on, I've been spending the better part of 3 years or 3.5 years doing in-person interviews with everybody. Look, to be honest, with everything that's happening on the internet right now, I think, to be honest, it's time that I probably should come back to doing this channel. So, I'm going to try and come back to doing constant videos again. I loved doing the in-person interviews. I'm still going to be doing them, but I think at the end of the day that it's getting kind of scary out there. And I will say this too: when it comes to the in-person interviews, I've had a lot of people from the left celebrating things like Donald Trump getting shot. I just want to say this to you now: I've probably had 1 or 2 or 3 situations where I've seen a conservative sort of cheer on someone dying, and I've pulled them up about it, told them it's not right. But I'll tell you now, when Trump was shot, I was getting probably 3 a day. So there is definitely a problem on the left when it comes to celebrating violence, and this is what we're sort of going to look at today. I'm also going to put up another video today, so there'll probably be 3 or 4 videos where I talk about my theories for what happened to Charlie Kirk. I don't think it was a far lefty. I think it was an assassination from the deep state, but we'll do that in another video. But let's break this down. So first video today, TMZ have responded to the criticisms where people have heard them cheering in the background when the news of Charlie Kirk dying. They have responded and put out a press sort of thing talking about it. So first we'll go through, we'll watch the normal clip, and then we'll watch their response, and I'll give you my 2 cents. So here's the video from Lara Luna.
That's one of the main reasons they're holding this news conference. So my guess is we're going to see an image of this guy possibly in the next 20 minutes. The news conference is scheduled for 3 o'clock in Utah time, which is 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. Janet, go to have somebody look.
So you can hear them in the background, clearly ecstatic and everything like that.
At the Fox. Trump just posted that Charlie Kirk is dead.
All right, so is this ready to pull the trigger when you get Trump cut in a second?
What did Trump say?
Yeah.
Right, so that's the part where you sort of hear him laughing and stuff like that, right? So this is their response. So let's go through.
We were live streaming all day during this tragedy when something happened in our office. As we were reporting the assassination of Charlie Kirk, there were some people in the back room away from our news desk here who were watching a car chase, and they were laughing, they were clapping, and you could hear it out here. And we want to make a couple of things clear. One is that I know these people, and they were not laughing, they were not reacting that way about Charlie Kirk's assassination. They were not. They would not work here if they did.
And that being said, we acknowledge that it was horrible timing, and for that we are sorry.
We apologize. We apologize that you had to hear that.
And I get why, if you're watching the stream, you may have felt that that's what the laughter was about. We assure you it was not about that. but it was horrible timing. And
By the way, I get it too, and he gets it because we listened as we were talking.
you can go back and look on the stream. I actually walked off camera to go back and find out what the hell was going on, because it was inappropriate for the laughter at that time. But no one was laughing about the Charlie Kirk tragedy.
Nevertheless, we apologize for the way it sounded.
So, look, at the end of the day, I can sort of understand that. Maybe they're doing another report. Maybe, this is it is TMZ. There are watching videos constantly, stuff like that. It's entirely possible that they were watching another video, which was a police chase or something like that. So at the end of the day, I just want to put this video out there to say, like, this is their response. This is their... Do I believe it? Yeah, I kind of do, actually. I think it was just bad timing. It just looks bad on their end. I don't think they're... Look, are they covering for their staff members? It's entirely possible, I suppose. But I think the vast majority of this, if I had to be a gambling man, I would say this is most likely. The fact is that they were watching a car chase. So, as for TMZ... Yeah, I think that's what happened. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. The video's been helpful. Please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. More videos coming up later today. But as for TMZ, yeah, I would say that whole, like, them laughing in the background at the Kirk thing, I think that's sort of a bit misinformation. But I do understand how it sounds. You see a whole bunch of people laughing when they're talking about Charlie Kirk dying. I do think that they probably just were watching the police chase in another scene, and maybe on another monitor or something like that. But guys, let us know your thoughts out in that comment section below.